Do you have an idea for our show or just want to let us know what you think? Email us at jbonomo@ptd.net or visit us online at wylntv.com/OTBP. Join us on Facebook and Twitter. Let us know where you want us to go. So here we are today at the candle shop in the Poconos. So you're probably wondering, well, what's off the beaten path about a candle shop? Well, let me tell you, it's all about monkeys. Welcome to The Haunted at the Candle Shop in the Poconos in Swiftwater. This half-haunted house, half-historical museum was opened by the owner of the candle shop after she had several paranormal experiences.
Bought the candle shop 5 years ago. Just love this location, this old house, built in 1897. Make a beautiful gift shop. One day my husband had bought me a set of monkey candle holders and told me, like, it used to be a monkey research center. A doctor lived here and did medical research in the basement. Well, we didn't have any history knowledge of it, so I started to search. And before he did that, he bought me these candle holders, so I figured, you know what, I'll bring them in, I'll put them up on top of the fireplace mantle. So as I was going up the ladder, I heard this horrible running noise of like a stampede of like animals running. Here, I could hear it, but I couldn't see anything. And all of a sudden, when I turned to come down the ladder after I put the candle holders on the mantle, the dust kicked up 3 feet throughout this whole floor. So then I knew I was having an experience. So then I knew I had to take action. And as we were hearing all this history about it being a medical research lab for monkeys and horses, we got a phone call from Pennsylvania Paranormal. They wanted to come stay for the night, and I said, you know what, that's a good idea. I said, because my employee's having these things going on, and I said, I really need some help now. So they came in, they stayed from 7 at night to 7 in the morning. As soon as they came in with all their Ghostbuster machines and all their stuff, they had experiences right away. They had people touching them, running across their feet, heat sensations, smells of animals over all these candles, which is unbelievable. They said it was the most active house that they've ever been in. As we were finding the history of the house, in the basement was all dirt floors, and we were starting to find stuff in the floors, just like test tubes and stuff like that. So we knew there was some kind of research going on here, but we weren't really sure what. The previous owner gave me a book called Spirit of Swiftwater, and in that book was my doctor's name and who he was partnered with. So as we were downstairs, we took some walls down, and here we found monkey cages, holding cells, and a lab. Well, now I knew he was doing medical research here, but we still weren't sure what years and stuff, so we did look in that book, and I had a lot of the old-timers from Swiftwater help me.
So what's a business owner to do if they find out that their basement was used for medical research over 100 years ago?
We decided to make it a landmark. I got on the internet. I didn't know how to build a haunted house. I could build a candle shop. I caught the attention of a gentleman from Haunted Props. He directed me on everything, like all automated, noises. It's very cool. It's part haunted, part museum. All the museum stuff is all the true stuff. People come from all around the world to see this place. I saw how much people were into paranormal and to history. People really wanted to get into my basement to see those cages, the holding cells in the lab. So I was thinking, you know what? Why don't I make it a tour, a guided history tour, because it's more history than haunted. So we want them to learn the history of this building. So that's what we did. We put a lot of money into it. We made it a destination on the map for the Pocono Mountains, Pennsylvania. And we charge, there's an admission, it's $8 for kids, $12 for adults. People come, science groups come from all over to see it. Had a couple guys, science teachers from the local schools. Because the schools had cut out funding to go on field trips anymore, it's very nice. On the 2 Saturdays, there were 2 groups of science teachers that brought their kids on the side just to learn the history of this building and to go with, you know, monkey research, so animal research testing. So it was very nice to see that they came to learn the history. I gave the tour, and it was nice. They were here for about 2 hours. And the tour actually can be as long as you want it to be. The more questions you have for us, the more we answer, but it's a 100% guided history tour. There's a gentleman also that did my Mason work here. His great-grandfather worked at Sanofi, which is down the road, which is a drug research plant for the flu vaccine. He donated a lot of stuff to me. The war documents, which have my doctor's name on them with his partner, that they did come out with a glycinated vaccine, which they did make to save people. and they are documented in 1902. So he did make a cure. He started here, like I said, I'm hoping it was done here, but eventually he grew too big for this small building and he went down to the bottom of the hill and purchased that land. He was doing help for the whole world. He was saving people left and right. Downstairs are original microscopes of his. We have all original doctor bags that were here. Some stuff was donated, like I said. Very, very history oriented. It's a very nice museum for what we have and what we have to show.
While the Haunted is a dark and spooky place, upstairs is a stark contrast. The candle shop at the Poconos has a huge variety of great smelling candles.
I've been in the candle industry since I was 8 years old. My parents own Pocono Candle, and it's been in the family since. And I manufacture all my candles in a factory down in Stroudsburg. What I'm known for is all my candles are double scented, double wicked for clean burning. They're the most strongest candles in the world, I think anyway. We have over 200 different scents that we make, and we make about 9 different size and jar candles. We also manufacture a Vicks candle and a smoker candle to clear the air.
During my brief visit to the Haunted and the candle shop, I didn't experience anything paranormal, but who's to say you won't? So if you're in Swiftwater, stop by the Haunted at the candle shop in the Poconos and learn all about the unique and crazy history of that building. Coming up next, take a trip to central Pennsylvania for a lesson in the arts.